noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Borussia Dortmund.
The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. So we're up and running.
I think in Christian G.O.A.T you have one of the best Italian goalkeepers of his generation.
Must be.
Yeah. Oh, on the international scene, he's always been overshadowed, I suppose, by more illustrious rivals.
Well, he has, but regardless of all of that, you just have to look at what he's achieved.
A great shot stopper, very decisive and quick in one-on-ones, and just an excellent all-round command of the penalty box.
He is through here. Goes for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Lovely bit of skill. He's in a great position here. Zanetti did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And this is Neymar. Space for him to turn and look. Bastoni calmly anticipates. He won't be happy with that one. Spread it left. Milan do have a chance to counter here. Owen has the space to scheme. Owen! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the...
There's the header! And that's a good finish. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and the analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
We're looking at a different game now.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Neymar. Now it's Haaland. Taken back almost at once. Rodri. Oh, this is a great position. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Edmilson. Araujo is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Now, can they get him away? Dani Olmo has it out wide and in space. Getting up there! And again! Goal! Milan! Into the lead once more. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Bellingham. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Nielsen. And it's Fernandez. Shot could be on. Now this could be a chance. He saw the... Oh, what a... This time, surely! Now that is commitment to the cause. Borussia Dortmund with the corner, there first. And it's been taken short. Now there's a fine ball. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here is a player who is really happening. There's the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement.
And he whips it. Shot, surely! Oh, that's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Cafu. And it's Ed Nielsen. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He has found the way through. Plenty to aim at here. There's the delivery.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ibrahimovic. And it's Zanetti. He's picked his way through. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And here's Ibrahimovic. Haaland. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
So a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Borussia Dortmund are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And shapes to shoot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And the comeback is complete! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Thinks about the shot. Ibrahimovic is flagged offside. Rodri. Now that looks a decent ball. Cafu is always looking to play quality balls. Ibrahimovic.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. So a reprieve for the time being. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Now it's Bellingham. Can he spark a counter here? Araujo making good progress on the right-hand side.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Fernandez. Costa Curta. Ball's gone out of play.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 9, Bellingham
Edmilson.
Haaland. Number 20,
Pepe.
Neymar.
That is ended up in no man's land.
Messi. Number 24,
Merino.
Fernandez. Number 22, Bellingham.
Dani Olmo.
Coming on the field, number 19, Raul.
Rodri.
14, Batistuta.
And it's Griezmann.
Number 25,
Griezmann will not want to lose out here, not against... Tries from a long way out.
number 21,
Ibrahimovic, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Merino. Kvaratskhelia. Shot a goal! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Cafu going after that. Raul. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Raul gets flagged offside.
Borussia Dortmund surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Kvaratskhelia. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Dani Olmo can see things others simply cannot. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And they're quick to get it back. Now it's Marino. Costa Curta. De Ligt gets over and intercepts. Kvaratskhelia. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Ibrahimovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Kvaratskhelia is onto this.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
No, that's been intercepted. And this is Raul. And this is Griezmann. He's onside. Griezmann! That has not gone well. And again! Well taken goal. And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And that's it.